your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Watching that, I only have two words really going through my head. And why are you flashing? Maybe we should get on with this conversation quite quickly. Yeah, there's something weird with the light. Yeah, the two words going through my head: betrayed again. I mean, that's going to be how Geharis is feeling. Well, maybe not yet. I mean, from our perspective, he is. This conversation, I think, we'll find out what happened. And that's certainly how Geharis is going to feel. I mean, can you make up your mind how lighting is going to affect your love? Because I mean, how a man he should have trusted, a man his father trusted, resulted in the death of his father and his mother, and his sister-in-law and his nephew, and now Turnell again, pretty much due to his treachery, he's killed Kaelin. He's killed Geharis' kind of surrogate father figure at this point. Because I don't know how long the journey would have been. So maybe they talked, maybe bonding. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But Duncan's now dead. He's alone again. He's more alone than he was because he had Duncan before. And with the fact that the Darkspawn have probably won, Fergus is dead. Most likely. I remember, so, okay, right, back to the conversation we're actually in. Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. Okay. What happened to the Darkspawn? I remember you, the girl from the wild, so yes, where am I? I think I'm waking up. Was that just a dream? I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I don't think I'm going to immediately jump to the army. I'm just going to remember? I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Neither am I. This is horrible. How would he respond? Now that's a question. I need to get out of here. I need to find out what's going on. I need to find out what's actually happening. My friend, you mean Alistair? Fairly confident that's who she means. Because she only knows I'm with three people. Alistair, Jory, Daveth. And Jory and Daveth are both dead, so it's got to be Alistair. Yeah, what would happen to the Grey Wardens? What happened to the King? Because that's going to tell me about if I have any allies or if there's anyone around to help. And the King promised after this battle we'd go and deal with All How. So it is kind of important.
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind, those were his friends. I don't really want to rebuke her, she's just helped me. I wonder how long we've been out. I mean, that's an interesting question. It's one of the things with this game that it doesn't have in comparison to... just trying to think of other games that have that. Baldur's Gate had it, where as you're travelling between destinations, it would say, this is how long it's going to take, this is how long it took you. This game doesn't really have that, so you don't really have a scale of time, a sense of the time scale of what's exactly going on. Because this civil war and this blight could be several months long, depending on how you're travelling around and whatever. But then if you had it on a timer, you'd probably, if you had a timescale like that, if you've travelled this far, then the blight would have to be on a timer. Which means you'd be forced to complete the game in a certain speed or whatever. Very unkind Ezra's friends. Yeah, let's not push it. I don't just want to go. Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
You sound a tad bitter. A bit angry about that. I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Where are the Darkspawn? Are we safe here?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did she save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Yeah, I think we'll boast and just kind of a little haughty about it. I happen to be nobility, you know.
I stand corrected.
And how did she manage? How did she manage? How did she rescue us?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Is there anyone... Are there any survivors beside us? Out in the wilds? In Ostagar? Because I'm kind of thinking of Fergus here.
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What's happening? I don't think I want to know. I think if... yeah. All kind of horrible rumours and superstition about what Darkspawn do. Ooh. Why did he abandon the king, though?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Oh. That's a bit close. Hello.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Right, thank you for helping me. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you for helping me.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
And I've already asked these, so I will go.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Oh, thank you. I have a level up and a codex. Codex. Whoa, I have a lot of codices that have just popped up. Route. Route. That's the wrong vowel sound. Right. Right. Sir Cauthrian. Some of us know what honour and loyalty are. Cauthrian came to Loghain's service the hard way. She belonged to a poor family and was out doing work on the farm when she saw a man on horseback being attacked by several bandits. She rushed to his assistance and found out belatedly that the man she saved was none other than the great hero Loghain. Though she was hardly more than a child, he took her in, offering her a position with his soldiers, and she climbed through the ranks through sheer determination, becoming the commander of Marik's shield. Loghain's elite soldiers was the proudest moment of her life. I don't know why, that kind of reminds me of the story of Havard's Aegis. Just, especially with just what just happened, is turning back on the person that, like, Havard was Maferath's Aegis, and kind of turned his back on him in a way. I mean, in that case it was for a good reason. This, we don't really know what the reason is at the moment. King Cailan, he fell in battle alongside Duncan at Ostagar. Duncan. He was killed in battle against overwhelming numbers of Darkspawn and Ostagar alongside King Kalen. Yeah, so it's just Logain MacTyr. During the Battle at Ostagar, he fled the field, leaving King Kalen and the Grey Wardens to die. I don't think he fled. It was more he quit the field. Slight difference. And we have a new thing, Last of the Grey Wardens, which I think is just get this far. We have a level up. Let's get on it, shall we? I'm ignoring about what to boost up. Let's boost strength and constitution. Keep us alive and stabbing people. Master coercion. Let's go with that. So we need to be a higher level to get to improve that. So we've got below the belt. Normal combat damage and imposing penalties to defense and movement speed. Dual weapon, we can go with dual striking. Strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but we can't do critical hits or backstabs, which is kind of one of the things I don't really like that. Activated and sustained the rapid shot. Yeah, stealth. Right, the rogue has learned to fade from view, although perceptive enemies may not be fooled. Taking any action beyond movement, including engaging in combat or using items, will still attract attention. If the rogue initiates combat while still stealth, the first strike is an automatic critical hit or backstab. Level 2, we can then use items. Level 3, we can try sneaking during combat, although at a penalty. And then 4, the rogue has mastered the art of stealth, gaining significant bonuses on all stealth checks. I think we'll work on stealth then, although I probably won't use it that often thinking about it. Just I don't really like any of the other abilities I've got offered to me. Let's look at what we need, what prerequisites we have for good things. Character is extremely skilled at wielding weapons in each hand, so we want that. Dual weapon expert. Possibility with each bleeding, so that's quite nice. Dual weapon mastery. The character is now among the elite company able to wield full-size weapons in both hands. I want to get there, which just requires boosting up my dexterity. So I probably should have, if I go back, can I drop that? Yeah, let's go into all dexterity, I think, next. We'll still go for the Master Coercion, so we need to get 36, but we've got more on these. And these are quite nice by the looks of it. Character strikes the target once, dealing normal damage, as well as stunning the opponent unless it passes a physical resistance check. Yeah. I normally go for an archer if I'm playing, or well, last time when I played this, I played a fighter with weapon and shield. But I sometimes like the idea of playing archer. I've never really gone dual weapon, so I think I'll go dual weapon. Because I'm not really going to do that much stealthing. But go, yeah, do things I don't normally do. Be a tad diverse with what I'm doing. Is there anything else I can... Should I be looting this house? No. I think I'm going to have a look, see what they've got.
It shall be done.
Oh, you need a key, eh? So we can't even get there. Right. Let's see what Flemeth wants, shall we?